Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how I was able to create this glowing thumbnail in Affinity Studio. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Welcome back to today's video. So this is how the thumbnail looks like. So I'm going to be breaking down everything step by step and showing you how you can create this thumbnail by yourself. So first of all, I'm in the Pixel workspace. I'm going to go over to File and go to New. So if you haven't heard of Affinity is like a free software, free 3-in-1 software that's housed InDesign, Adobe Illustrator, and kind of Photoshop in it. So what I'm actually doing this tutorial is that a lot of people are actually switching and looking for a free and friendly alternative to Photoshop. So my experience while creating this thumbnail was really difficult because the Affinity changed a lot of things. So I used Affinity like 3 years ago, and some shortcuts, some adjustments, and so on is not the same as now. Everything has changed, the format and everything. Kind of used to Photoshop, and thumbnail took me hours to create. So the hours of creating this thumbnail, that's what I'm going to share in just few minutes for you to be able to create yours. So you won't go through those stress or those hours it took me to create it. So first of all, I'm going to go over to Pixel here. Then I think for thumbnail size, it should be 1280. The height should be like 720. Let's see. And my resolution, let's set the resolution to 500. So you can use it at 300 or 500 because while uploading on YouTube, the max you can do, I think, is around 2 or 1 MB thereabouts. So I'm not really sure though. But let's stick to like 300 or 500. I'm going to click on create. So yeah, this is our black canvas. So first of all, what I did, I dragged in my backgrounds, and make sure you stay to the end of this video because I'm going to be showing you 2 ways to achieve your rim light, 2 ways to get your rim light. If you don't know how to draw your rim light, or if you are not used to like drawing, or you don't have a graphic tablet, I'm going to show you 2 ways to actually get perfect and realistic rim light. So first of all, I dragged in this background. I got this background from Pinterest. Then I switched it. So I flipped the background. So let's just scale this up. So you can notice that this is like a low resolution. So we don't like have camera or filter here where I can just work on the quality and so on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use the Canva AI. So for you to access this feature, you need a Canva Pro account. So I'm going to go to Super Resolve. I'm going to load for a bit. So yeah, it says upscaled it. So you can see before and after. So I'm going to scale this. And I'm going to click on apply. So yeah, we're halfway done in the background. This for the background. So yeah, I'm going to come for the same Ctrl J we use on Photoshop, and I'm going to come over to pick and I think 6 is okay. Alright, so that is it for the background. So next we're going to be adding a gradient. Come over to adjustment, then go to gradient map. Then this side we're going to be making it black, adding here black. Then on the other side we're going to be making this white. Alright, so the center, let's add in this hex code I copied from the other one. So let me know if you need the Affinity file in the comment section. So let's scale the background a little bit. So I'm going to increase the size of the background, scale it up a little bit, and I think this is okay. Scale it small. Okay, so I think this is okay for now. So you guys see the one I have here, and also it is so same. So let's add in a little bit of blur on it, filter and Gaussian blur. adding a little bit of blur, then I apply. So right, so I'm going to drag in my image here. So this is the image. I got it from Adobe stock. So I'm going to be uploading the image here. So yeah, this is the image. So let's scale this a little bit to fit the size. Let's reduce it a little bit. Remove background. Click on remove background instead. So you can see that background has been removed. So we already have a light source coming from here, and we already have a little light source here. So let's add in more light sources. So I'm going to take my brush. Let's select a brighter side like this. Then I'll create a new max, set this to screen. And then I'm going to increase my brush a little bit so you can see the flow. Then I'm going to increase my brush a little bit. So I'm going to click on this aspect. I want the glow to hit the subject from. Alright, so that's it for the light source. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to copy the direct size of this and paste it here so we can use the exact size. I'm going to delete all the filters here. So this is our raw image. So for the highlights, join the highlight and rim light. So I drawed mine manually in some instance, but if you need something that fast, I will show you a trick on how to get that done. 2 tricks actually. I'm going to show you 2 easy steps. So first of all, I'm going to go over to Google AI Studio, which is Nano Banana, and you can see here I'm going to select Nano Banana, upload this. I'm going to drag in this image so you can see that it's the same size with this. So I'm going to paste in this prompt here, add a soft professional green rim light from the side and so on. So you can see the result we got, which is not that given. So let's rephrase the prompt: professional artistic green rim light on the left side. See the result we get in this one. So although you don't have much control while using it, so the second method that I'm going to show you if you need much control. So you might be wondering that this is a low, to give you a low resolution. Yes, we're going to get a low resolution, but we're going to be using a simple way to do that. Just drag and drop this in Affinity Studio. So let's reposition it. Alright, so the trick here is I'm going to set the blending option to color. So you can see we set it to color. So we setting it to color is not going to affect the resolution of the image. It's just going to pick the colors of this image and apply it on the second one, so it's not affecting the resolution and so on. So basically, if you drag this here and click on create clipping marks, you don't have freedom of painting back your highlights, shadows and the rest. So we're not going to do that. So we're just going to drag this layer here and put it inside here. So we're not just doing any clipping marks, we're not creating any clipping marks. So I'm going to go over to this layer here and I'm going to create a layer mask. So I'm only going to paint on the areas that has the highlights. So let's reduce our brush a little bit and set this to white. So I'm going to paint over here. I'm gonna paint over the areas that has the red color. So you see we still get the Gemini logo. The Gemini logo is on it, so once we remove let's get rid of the Gemini logo. Our brush, click on X, then I'm going to remove the Gemini logo from it, and I think that is all for that. So we are just getting the colors, not the resolution, so it's not affecting the resolution of the image. So let's also drag this inside here and create a layer mask, set this to color, and let's paint on this side. Alright, so that is it for the first method. So like you don't have much control, like I said. So that moves us to the second method that you have much control. So there's this site I came across. This is the site. It is called Relight. The site is called Clip Job. So they have a tool called Relight where you can relight your images live. You can see what you are doing and so on. So let me drag in my image. So we're using the free version, so we're not going to upload to any pro since we're just using the colors, not the resolution. I'm going to click on downscale and continue. So this is how the website looks like. So we're going to be controlling the highlights. So I think this blue is the highlight. So we're going to be selecting the color we're using in the thumbnail, which is green. So the more far the light, the intense the rim light is. So like this, you get a professional look on it. So let's reduce the power of this a little bit. Then the second light, let's increase the distance. So like even if you are using this for photo manipulation, it gives you the right or the accurate results in real time. You get the accurate results every time, so you can take your time to do it. So don't overdo it so it won't be much. So I think this one is okay for now. I think this one is okay for now. So you can either use a black mask or you can just work on the ambience a little bit. Alright, so I think this is okay for me. So let's go ahead and download it. So we'll go back to Affinity. Then we'll drag this. So let's resize it. So you can see, so we're not going to use the colors. We're gonna do the same thing. Colors. Click on Alt to draw our lights. So that's it for this side. So let's do for the other side. So we're going to drag the lights over here so we can get the rim light feel. Not much, like I said, you just need something little. So like this, we're going to just be painting this side, and this side here. So let's download it. We're going to drag this here. Set this to color, but don't forget to always set it to color. I'm going to increase the brightness of this a little bit. gonna create a clipping max, or I'm gonna drag this into leaves rather. So yeah, that is it for the light. So we can go ahead and work on it. So let's create ingredients. So this is just giving us the direction we're painting our light on. So let's create a gradient, make this black, and we take this to white. So let's set this to screen, and to create a clipping mask. And with our soft round brush, we paint over here to boost the glow, and we'll do the same thing over here also. Adding a little here. And you can also, I forgot to mention that you can also use the smudge brush, which is yeah, they have a smudge brush in case you want to do it the other way than most people do theirs. So over to here, then you can see the smudge brush. So let's smudge this a little bit. You can increase the intensity into the highest, and you can let's make this a little bit set so. Then we can do a little dodge and burning. So we can come over here, go to pixel, go to selection. Then we can go to color range. Tonal range, and select the mid tones. So like this is the mid tones of the image. So let's add in an exposure layer. So just something little, and we're gonna deselect this. It's the selection, deselect. So let's come over here and adjust this. So this is like blend if. So this is like blend if. So we're just gonna play around with the curves to see the results we get. So this is simply like blend if. So I think this is okay. Then the max, let's clean up some aspects. Let's make this a smooth effect. We don't want it that much, so these are the aspects it hits. So let's work on it a little bit. Then we can also go over to curves. Add a little bit of curves. Then for the curve adjustment, so we're still going to do the same thing. Still going to do the same thing, and pixel selection, go to tonal range and shadows. That is it for the image. So we're halfway done. We're done with the image. So next is the text effect. So let's group this and call it image. And yeah, so let's go over to the text. So for the text, I made use of a font called Bebas. Font here, Bebas Noah. So I add in a little bit of adjustments. So I first started with the bevel and emboss. So I don't want this tutorial to be long, so that's why I'm breaking down this text for you. So I add in a radius of 0.9, 9.0. So if you need these stock images, see the images I use, let me know in the comment section so you can follow along. And if you want me to do a part 2 of this, where I'll record my screen from scratch doing a different thumbnail, let me also know in the comment section. So this is for the inner shadow. So you can follow my settings and let me know if you want me to drop the Affinity file in the comment section. So if I get up to 100 comments, I'm going to drop the Affinity file in the comment section. I'm going to drop it in the description so you can download it and check out how I did some of my effects here. So that is it for the first text. So the second text, the same effects. So the bevel and emboss, I set the type to inner. You can just follow my settings. This is for the inner shadows, and this is for the inner glows. This is for the gradients. This is what the gradients I use. Yeah, so if you want me to give out the Affinity file, let me know in the comment section. And a little bit of outer shadow. So the last one, which is this one, the thumbnail, you can see the radius, everything here. Shadows. So also this is the inner shadows, the inner glow, gradient overlay, inner shadows, and the outer glow. So then I drew a rectangle, a rounded rectangle here, and you can also see the Affinity Studio made use of Poppins plug. Then for this studio, I added a little bit of effect to it. This is the gradient. This also. So one thing is I don't want the tutorial to be long and boring, so you can ask for the Affinity file in the comment section. Alright, so that is it for the glow effect tutorial. So let me know your thoughts about this and let me know if you need the Affinity file. I'm gonna drop it in the description so you can practice with it. So yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, kindly give the video a thumbs up, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell not to miss amazing content like this. I'm Joseph from Josie Concepts. See you in my next video. Thank you.